Namaste. Welcome, everyone. It's Anita with Empirical Grace Acupuncture Acupressure. Sorry to be on here so late. I'm going to hopefully be around for a good 20 minutes, half an hour. We're going to do some acupressure, help you get relaxed wherever you are in the world. If you're still on TikTok tonight or Instagram or both our YouTube channels, Empirical Grace and Empirical Grace Fertility and Weight Loss, get some good rest today with some acupressure and get some good sleep. Otherwise, if you're sunshine wherever you are, it's going to help you get a great start to the day. So really good. While we're waiting for just a few people to join on in, just really quickly, I have over 20 years of experience. I've treated over 100,000 patients. My goal is to serve, and I've done some free clinic work. If you go to my YouTube channel, under the main channel, you'll see under TV appearances, a documentary about the free clinic that I've done. We have some wonderful products. I'm wearing our acupressure sweatshirt, which can be found on Etsy. It can also be found in the link in the bio. It can also be found on our TikTok shop. And so some of our products really help you to guide, like it can show you where to acupress for headaches and for back pain and sacrum pain, as well as for emotion and also indigestion. We also have beautiful malas. Let me share with you one of our beautiful blue malas that you can get on our Etsy shop as well. Malas help you bring in your heart's desire. We also have our acupressure socks, which I'm going to be showcasing when we do some of the acupressure. And we have other sweatshirts, and we have even a blanket. We have a blanket that has the man comes in like pink, purple, and so forth, and it tells you what to acupress for what. So do check out our products, and all the proceeds go towards 2 future free clinics, one in Hyderabad, India, another one in Washington, D.C. I hope to open doors soon. And we also have a bunch of books. We're publishing them on Amazon as well, but right now they're in the link in the bio, and you can also find on the YouTube store. All right, fantastic. Enough of me chatting. So let's get some good acupressure in. Just want to let you know that those products exist for your guidance. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to start off with yin tongue. Everybody take a deep breath, breathe in from your nose and or your abdomen, and we're going to acupress yin tongue. This is a great point. Do not underestimate the power of this point. I do this point every hour on the hour. It helps me decompress, focus, bring energy, and also help me along the way, so it can help you. This is a fairly safe point. The benefits of this point: it can help with breath. It can also help you with headaches and migraines. It can also help you with hormone balance. Whether you're a gentleman, I have my gentleman on my YouTube page, whether you're a gent or a lady, it can help you to balance hormone, testosterone, thyroid, estrogen, progesterone, FSH, LH. It can also reduce cortisol. You want to do this in addition to the recommendations of your doctor. Also, this point can help manage emotion, whether it's agitation, anger, fear, worry, grief. Great point overall. I cannot stress the importance of this point. If you take one point away from me, I want you to consider doing this point for a few minutes on the hour, every hour, or at least start off your day with this point and end your day. When you do this point, I want you to breathe in from your nose and or your abdomen and close your mouth. Fantastic. All right, I'm going to start putting my hair up. We're going to get serious with some of the acupressure. Happy to help you. And again, I'm streaming live from Instagram. Hello, Insta. YouTube. We have 2 channels, Empirical Grace and Empirical Grace. Hello, Birdie. Good to see you on here, love. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll do my best to stay and chat with you. Okay, next point we're going to do is we're going to go down the midline of the face. Everybody do this with me. Everybody put your phones down. Follow the acupressure, you're going to feel better. You're going to help you to sleep. It's going to help you to focus. This is a fantastic protocol. Hello, hello, hello. I love this protocol because the entire body is mirror imaged along this front of the central part of the line right here on the face. And this is the GV meridian. The GV meridian can balance this is the CV meridian. The CV meridian can balance the GV meridian, which can bring you a full effect all throughout the body. So I want you to consider doing this protocol after you do yin tongue. It can help you create a circuit throughout the body, and it can help you to balance the entire body. So keep this in mind. This is also another great point. Also, a lot of people write to me and ask me about focus and energy. This is also a really good point. I like this point because it also gets you governing vessel 26, which can also boost energy. So this is a really gentle way to help the spine, bring blood flow to the spine, and then as you bring blood flow to the back of the body, it bounces out the front of the body, creating a beautiful circuit throughout the body. Great point for not only feeling refreshed, but also a great point for helping you along the way. Quick question, a follower asked about knee pain. Knee pain, you can acupress the elbows. When you acupress the elbows, you're actually bringing blood flow to the knees. Remember, I want you to get 20 minutes of acupressure in, but if you're struggling with something specific, I want you to do the point for a few minutes and then repeat as you need. I can tell by the comments that you are not getting enough acupressure. Acupuncture is your self-care tool to help yourself along with your doctor's recommendations and so forth. Okay, hello. Glad you're joining in. All right, next point we're going to do, I know it's boring, but we're going to go ahead and do this point. You can acupress around the eyes. I like this protocol for a lot of different reasons. It can help with puffy eyes. It can help with dark eyes. It can bring blood flow to the tired eyes. It can help with migraines. It can help with sinus trouble. It can also help you to feel that relaxation. This is a point that can help with deep fatigue. This is also a great point that can help you with sleep. I also love this point because it gets the temporal area right here. This can also relax the jaw, helping you to feel better. And as you feel better with the jaw, it's going to help you to, guess what, chew your foods better, which is going to help you with metabolism. And I also like this point because according to Chinese medicine, the eyes represent your reproductive organs. It represents the ovaries from women. It helps prostate for gentlemen. So this is a great protocol to bring blood flow. This is a great protocol if you're trying to regulate your cycle. This is a great protocol if you're having period cramps. This is a great protocol if you're trying to conceive with IUI, IVF. Gentlemen, if you have having trouble with prostate issues, urination issues, frequent urination, burning urination, of course, get checked out by your medical doctor. If you're waking up throughout the night for urination, this is a fantastic protocol. This is just a great wellness protocol. Notice how the protocols that I did, I started off with yin tong. I went down the midline of the face. And then in addition to that, I also circled the eyes. So really great protocol that I want you to consider doing when you're washing your face throughout the day or morning and evening, or just doing this in general for rejuvenation and relaxation. Next protocol that we're going to do, I'm going to use my tools on my Amazon finds in the link in the bio. You don't have to use this tool. You can use your fingertips, or you can also just use a comb, up to you on your comfort. But I want you to acupress just the top of the head, just like this. This is a great stress-free point. This represents the top of the body, which represents the bottom of the body. So it's bringing blood flow to the bottom of the body, which is going to help gentlemen in the bedroom. This is also going to help ladies bring blood flow to the bottom, which can help you to bring blood flow to help regulate that cycle, help with period cramps and so forth. Oh, thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate it. This is also a great resource for hair loss prevention because this is the anti-stress point and this kind of grounds you. So this is a great point if you're struggling with hair loss. And then if you are struggling with hair loss, which so many people do, then get yourself some rosemary and then get yourself some water, boil that rosemary into that water until the color becomes brown, and then cool it, put it in a spray bottle. I want you to spray. We have a YouTube channel. We have a video on our YouTube channel talking about this. And then I want you to acupress the bald spot. This is the derm roller. This has been proven for about 4 to 6 weeks. Along with the rosemary, use the derm roller. It's going to help you bring back that hair. And also it feels fantastic. So I want you to acupress a few minutes every night, the area that is balding. And gentlemen, if you are doing something for your beautiful jaw and your beard, you can also do this, which can also help you along the way. So I want you to consider doing this. Also, this is great because it also stimulates basal cell growth. So for anti-aging, I also like this. So you can move in an upward motion in the areas that you need. You can get some of the good acupressure points. This right here is the point for digestion, pooping, too much pooping, too little pooping. This is also a great blood sugar point. This can also help you with water retention and puffiness. And then this point along the jaw, I like this point for that sexy jawline, but I also like this point to help you with blood sugar. So awesome. So for somebody just asked about, wow, there's an AI tool letting me know what I should talk about in the chat. Amazing that we've become that far. So what does this AI tool ask me to do? It wants me to talk about heart health. Yes, heart health is fantastically important, not only for blood pressure, but also for bringing just some good juice to the heart. So if you want to do a really good heart point to help you with the mind relaxation, also blood pressure, not only with men's issues, but also with weight loss, a good point is heart 7. How you find heart 7 is you go along the pinky side, right here on the pinky side. You're going to go ahead and go all the way into this little ditch. You're going to find a ditch between this fascia right here and then next to, I guess it's a bone. Yes, it's a bone. I'm trying to think if there's a tendon here. But anyway, you're going to go on the pinky side and then you're going to fall into a ditch. In that ditch against the bone right here is heart 7. You're going to acupress this point. It's going to help you to feel nice and calm. In addition to helping you be nice and calm, this also is a mirror image of the heart. So we have our little Anna or little Adam right here. And if we mirror image, look at that beautiful image about the heart is right there, right? So this is the quarter image. So if you want to acupress this, fantastic for sleep, relaxation, helping you because you know relaxation and sleep is really important for weight loss, right? If you sleep 7 to 8 hours, human growth hormone helps you to metabolize your food. Also, when you sleep, you have better serotonin, so you don't need that self-soothing of cravings that's going to hit you. And this is also a nice point to help with blood pressure along with your doctor's recommendation. So this is a great protocol that you can do. Oh my gosh, my chat is blown up with questions, so I just want to go ahead and take a look. It doesn't matter, left or right. You can do both and you can alternate. Good question, my dear. And then what can I do to get eyebrows? I have thyroid. Let's see, you can try the derm roller, but I want you to work with your medical doctor on a thyroid-friendly diet, but you can use the derm roller in the area of the eyebrow. And then the other thing is a good thyroid point is yin tong as well as triple warmer 7. And then just be careful not to do triple warmer 7 or the hand points if you're pregnant. Blood sugar, you can try Ceylon cinnamon tea for blood sugar. You can also try rosemary tea. And then there are 2 points that are really good for blood sugar that I really like. Actually, 3 points. You can do this point right here. And then as long as you're not pregnant, you can do small intestine 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you, Royal Pain for the donation. You can also do this. Again, the hand points do not do if you're pregnant. And then there's also a really good point, spleen 4. Spleen 4 is on the big toe side, and you're going to go up and you're going to fall into a ditch next to the metatarsal. This point right here, spleen 4, it's about halfway in the point, is also really good for blood sugar issues. And again, absolutely work with your medical doctor on blood sugar. Our family has a strong history of diabetes, so got to work with your medical doctor, but the points can help your metabolic rate and metabolism. Wow, I can't even say the word today, which can help you with your insulin sensitivity, which can help you with your blood sugar. Fantastic. Okay, when typical Western MND is not good with even testing for thyroid issues, you got to work with your medical doctor. I'm a big fan of medical doctors. Medical doctors are the reasons why acupuncturists are in this country. We got our licenses and insurance backing by the AMA, the American Medical Association. So work with your medical doctor, run the reports, and then find yourself a good acupuncturist and follow me on my channels. I will help you as best as I can along with your acupuncturist and your doctor. Constipation and bloating, easy thing that you can do is put peppermint tea into your daily diet. That can help you with bloating. And peppermint and lemon water. You guys know this, lemon pulls citrus foods. The pectin pulls the water into the colon, which can help you for constipation. If you're pregnant and constipated, which is really common, you're going to do this. And if you are not pregnant, you're going to do my famous point. You know this point, this viral famous point. You're going to do this for a few minutes and you're going to repeat as you need. So, okay, fantastic. Okay, let's focus on some ear points and then we're going to do some hand points. How about we do that, everybody? Okay, also really quickly, you got to remember there's a bunch of books. We have a bunch of ebooks and we're systematically putting them on Amazon, but you can find our ebooks on my Empirical Grace YouTube store. And you can also find the ebooks on the link in the bio. I wrote 8 books on men's health, on women's health, on irregular periods, on cravings, on sleep for weight loss, on cortisol belly, you got to check out the books. The books are really fantastic. They're on the YouTube store. They're on the link in the bio, and we're also putting them on Amazon. Super proud of the books, and I've got 4 more books I'm going to write. I'm going to have a whole series. Also, we have on the TikTok shop, our Etsy shop, as well as our private domain, and then we're systematically putting them on Amazon. We have sweatshirts. I love this sweatshirt. It feels wonderful, and then it also tells you where to acupress for staying calm and helping you with breath and also anxiety and also and so forth. And so the other thing too is these right here is where it shows you to acupress for headaches, for back pain, and also shows you where to acupress for emotion and digestion, nausea, acid reflux, and so forth. We have somebody who asked about the period in February. So we have a good ebook on irregular periods and the reasons why and the different acupressure points for that. But a general thing that you can do is, as long as you're not pregnant, you can try ginger tea, ginger and turmeric. That's a vasodilator. You can also have beets in your diet, and then you can do this point because it promotes ovulation, which can also then promote your cycle. And then as long as you're not pregnant, you can do this point because guess what? The hand represents, the palm of the hand represents the uterus. So by causing this can bring blood flow and cause that bleeding for regulating that cycle. And again, these points, you got to do a few minutes, about 20 minutes of acupressure, and you got to repeat it throughout the day. All right, let's focus on the ear, everybody. So we have the ear model. If you also, a lot of these protocols are in my ebooks, so check them out. But let's walk through some of these right now. So the triangular part is ear shen men. So we're going to do ear shen men. We're also going to do the rim of the ear. We're also going to do this half circle, and we're also going to do the endocrine point or the earlobe. So do consider that. So we're going to first start off with doing the rim of the ear. This is a fantastic point. Remember, we have little Anna or little Adam, and they mirror image the entire body just like this, as well as like this. So you're actually relaxing the entire body by doing the ear. Also, the ear points can absolutely help you to release, in my opinion, from my clinical experience, has been able to boost the most amount of endorphins, opioids, serotonin, dopamine, your happy chemicals. Remember, when you're happy, you're less stressed, you have less cortisol, which means you have more hormone, which means your body is operating, right? And so forth. So this can be a really good protocol. So somebody asked about tooth pain. Again, as long as you're not pregnant, you can do this protocol. You can do this protocol for tooth pain. Keep this in mind for tooth pain. And then of course, see your dentist, and you can repeat also a good salt rinse. I found really great results with doing a salt rinse too. All right, let's do this ear shen men. Everybody, you're gonna use your finger, a Q-tip, but I'm going to use my fancy red pencil. You see my fancy red pencil? And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and acupress just like this. So this point is a great point for fatigue, for focus, for sleep. So this is basically this point right here. So if you're feeling stressed, if you think of me and you're feeling stressed, then I want you to do yin tong for a couple of minutes and repeat as you need. And I want you to do ear shen men for a couple of minutes. And then I want you to repeat as you need. These, if you remember nothing from me, I want you to remember these 2 points, ear shen men and also, ear shen men and also yin tong. These are your 2 master points for helping you stay relaxed. I want you to get in the habit of doing these points throughout the day. And this is self-soothing. This will help you along the way. For really quick on tinnitus, as long as you're not pregnant, you can do fist on top of fist, and you can repeat as you need. You can repeat as you need for that. Okay, again, hand points do not do if you're pregnant. All right, everybody, breathe in from your nose, not your mouth, and let's go ahead and yes, you can do this for high cortisol. Yes, this can help you relax. So everybody, for the next minute, go ahead and breathe in from your nose, not your mouth or your upper chest. And we're going to acupress Yer Shen Men and Yin Tong. Let's do this together for 30 seconds. I'll keep track. Just everybody put down your phones and do this with me, my friends. Wow, I feel really relaxed. I hope you guys do too. All right, next point we're going to do is we're going to do this half circle. Let's everybody do this half circle. When I do this half circle, I really love using my AccuPen. And again, a lot of the products you can get in the link in the bio. A lot of these products are on Amazon under Amazon Find. So keep that in mind. And so we're going to go ahead and acupress just like this. So this feels really, really nice. This can help you balance the entire body. Now, this is a really good protocol that you can do if you are feeling out of sorts and you've gone to your doctor and your doctor's working with you, but you're not quite sure what's going on. So this is a great protocol for sadness. This is a great protocol for if you just had a baby and you're feeling out of sorts. Great protocol for hot flashes, night sweats. If you have unexplained weight gain, this is also a great protocol. Gentlemen, this is a fantastic protocol for testosterone. Ladies, if you're trying to conceive and you're trying to balance your FSH, LH, estrogen, progesterone along with your doctor's recommendations, this is a natural way, a nice way of doing it. This gets the entire meridian system. There are 12 meridians in the body, so this is a great protocol for getting the stomach, the spleen, large intestine. It can get the kidney and liver, and it also can balance endocrine function. So this is a great protocol that you can do. So I want you to consider doing this protocol as well. All right, fantastic. Whew, does everybody feel good? I want you to put in the chat, how are you guys feeling? Please put in the chat. I have people on both our YouTube channels. I have people on TikTok and I have people on Instagram. Let me know how you are feeling. Yes, how are we feeling? Let's go ahead and put in the chat how we're feeling, please. Good, relaxed, want some more? Feeling so relaxed? Oh, fantastic. Okay, a few more people would love. Okay. Does it matter which ear, or are we supposed to do both ears? Alternate between both ears, or if you feel comfortable doing both ears at a time, that would be fantastic. Okay, fantastic. Really good. Oh, thank you so much, Susie, for the donation. All the donations go towards the free clinic. Ringing in both ears. Okay, thank you. Okay, glad you're feeling great. So as far as, let's see, as far as ringing in the ear, I want you to watch the salt content, the sugar content, the alcohol content, the coffee, keep your diet clean, anti-inflammatory. And then what you can also do is fist on top of fist, which can help you. Remember, hand points you cannot do if you're pregnant. So I want you to consider doing fists on top of fists as long as you are not pregnant. And then ringing in the ear, repeat as you need. So basically what that means is what that means is if you're having an issue, I want you to repeat it every few minutes as best as you can. So repeat it, maybe wait 20 minutes and then repeat it again. Somebody asked what the tool for the ear on the Amazon. You can find it in my link in the bio under Amazon Finds. It's just called an AccuPen. It's an AccuPen. Okay. All right. Then let's do the hand points, and then we're going to maybe take a few questions, and then it's getting really late, so we'll figure it out. Okay, next point we're going to do is a really great wellness point. You can do anytime, all the time, but I don't want you to do it if you're pregnant. So please do not do the following point is, please do not do the following point if you're pregnant. So please do not do this next point if you are pregnant. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this famous viral point. So everybody follow along. Let me adjust the camera so everybody can see you better. So we're going to go ahead and do this viral point. This can be fantastic for a lot of different things. It can help you with back pain, headaches, migraines. It can help you with neck strain, eye strain, mid back pain, low back pain. It can help you with sciatica, down the legs, down the side of the legs, down the front of the legs. It can also help you with foot pain. It can also help you with eye strain. It can also help you with sinusitis, headaches, and migraines. It can also help you with indigestion, digestion, acid reflux, Crohn's disease, gastritis, IBS. It can help you with too much pooping, too little pooping. This is also a great point if you're having autoimmune, because it is related to the large intestine meridian, which is going to pump blood throughout the entire body. This is also a fantastic point to helping you regulate a period cycle, stop when you're pregnant. It can also help you with period cramps. Gentlemen, this is one of the best points because it can pump blood throughout the entire body. So really great protocol. Also can help you with weight loss. This is a great protocol because it can balance and clean out your colon so your metabolism can work even better. I want you to consider doing this protocol before every meal throughout the day. For a few minutes before that meal, I also want you to consider doing this protocol a couple minutes throughout the day, period. This is a fantastic go-to for overall wellness for so many different reasons, because it accesses the large intestine and meridian, which is full of blood and chi to help nourish you throughout the body. Just don't do this protocol if you are pregnant. Okay, fantastic. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, just watching time, it's gotten to be a little late tonight. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a few questions, and then I'm going to answer questions. Yeah, we're going to take a few questions, and then we'll go ahead and just, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll start off with that. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what's the best thing to do because it's so late at night. So I'm going to take the top 3 or 4 questions. So does anybody have any questions? Otherwise, we're going to go through and see if anybody needs any help on some of our channel. Eye floaters, you can try chrysanthemum tea. That can also help. And as long as you're not pregnant, you can also acupress triple warmer 3. And then when will you back on? I try to come on every night. I'm trying to do my best. Liver problems, you can also try, definitely work with your medical doctor. That's a really broad and vague question, but you can also try liver 3, and that can also help you along the way. All right, fantastic. All right, you guys, T for diabetes, work with your medical doctor. You're going to need their help for diabetes, especially insulin and how much insulin to take for your glucose and so forth. But you can try a couple of different things for diabetes. You can try Ceylon cinnamon tea. You can talk to your doctor about the dosage. Another really good tea that I've seen is rosemary tea. And then again, I want you to consider, as long as you're not pregnant, you can do small intestine 3, 4, 5. A couple minutes throughout the day. You can also do spleen 4 a couple of minutes throughout the day. And then you can also do, in addition to spleen 4, and again, the hand and foot points, do not do if you're pregnant. You can also do this point, which can help you as well. Okay, fantastic. Yes, rosemary tea. Yes, and Ceylon cinnamon. Ceylon is basically Sri Lankan tea. Sri Lankan cinnamon. So Ceylon means Sri Lankan. So Sri Lankan cinnamon is what you want to get for that. All right. Then I may, if I have a little energy, I may come back on here and do a live for some of our products. So if you have a little energy, come back on and see that. Otherwise, do the acupressure, get about 20 minutes of acupressure in, and then check out our Etsy shop, check out our TikTok shop, check out our YouTube store. We've got great ebooks on men's health and women's health, regulating a cycle, helping with fertility naturally with acupressure. We also have books on cravings, how to control cravings, how to help with sleep for losing weight, and how to help with the cortisol belly. We also have great products. Basically, these are guides to tell you to acupress where for what. We have points to help you, to help with anxiety. You basically press right to where the star is. And we also have the points on the back of the sweatshirt I don't know if you can see, but we also have points on the side of the sweatshirt. These basically tell you where to acupress for headaches, migraines, back pain, for emotion like anger and so forth, and acid reflux, digestion, constipation, and so forth. So these tell you where to acupress, and it's really fashionable. Really can do that as well. All right, check those out. All right, you guys, I will do my best to be on here earlier tomorrow. A little energy, I'll stay on for a live on our products, and I will answer questions on TikTok as well as both our YouTube channels and Instagram. So hang with me on some of our other platforms. All right, good night. Bye-bye. Let's see. My name is Anita. I was raised between the US and India, and I was born in the US in Chicago. Yes, rosemary. You should read the reports on rosemary helping with blood sugar. Okay, wonderful. All right, I'm just going to hang out on the men's channel on YouTube and see if anybody has any questions.